Ulrich Hendricks in Kimberley. Ulrich, a very good morning to you and welcome to AM.
Hi, good morning, Elvis.
Have the suspects handed themselves over already?
Yeah, they are currently being processed. They handed themselves over from as early as 7:30 this morning. I spoke to the Hawks earlier, and they were handing themselves over. That's why the case involving the other suspects have been postponed until about 9 o'clock. 11 o'clock, and all of them will be then be processed and then will appear in court. The 8 new suspects will then apply for bail, but the other 19 were processed last week Friday. They were granted bail of between 30,000 and 500,000. Now this basically started on Friday when the Hawks started the pre-dawn raid on 8 properties in the Kimberley area. Very high profile prominent businessmen were arrested. Several businesses involving established diamond businesses were also raided, and they found diamonds, cash, large amounts of cash and guns and several documents that they are going to use in the processing or as evidence against the men arrested. The money the case relates to illicit diamond smuggling trade. The Hawks in undercover operations sold about 44 million rands of illicit diamonds to these various men, and they also seized properties on Friday worth in excess of 100 million rands.
Do we know who some of these prominent businessmen are?
Well, there are various really prominent ones. The first one is Trevor Pukwani. He's the sort of the ringleader, the Hawks tell us. He's also the owner of a prominent and established diamond business. We also have the owner of the local Nando's franchise, several other restaurant businesses, and other people involved in the nightclub business who are also appearing in court today.
Do we know, Ulrich, what charges are they likely to face, these 19 men?
They are facing charges of the illicit the dealing in illicit diamonds, and other charges will also be added as the charge sheet is also still being drawn up by the state.
When you spoke to the Hawks, did they indicate if there will be further arrest on this syndicate?
There are 35 people that they've identified for arrest on Friday. Not all of them were arrested on Friday. Like I said, the 8 will have handed themselves over this morning. Another 8 is outstanding. One of the people on Friday were in Mozambique, so we're not sure if he's part of the group that's handed themselves over today. But another 8 is still to be contacted and asking them to hand them over or to be arrested by the Hawks.
Does it seem as if the syndicate extend beyond Kimberley?
Yeah, it's the arrests were actually done in Free State. There were arrests done in Gauteng, and then there were also arrests made in the Northwest Province. So it's a nationwide sort of syndicate that were, it operated from Kimberley, but it had tentacles elsewhere in other provinces. The Hawks, when we interviewed them on Friday, also said that this goes into Africa as well as other overseas destinations. So they're still investigating, but it's likely that Interpol will also be asked to assist with these investigations.
What else can we expect from court procedures today, Ulrich?
Well, they're going to appear and then be remanded again. The case will be postponed. The guys will, those arrested, the new suspects, will apply for bail. They will most likely be granted bail, and then the court the police will then still investigate, and likely this will be at some point be transferred to the regional court or to the High Court for the matter to be heard there.
Ulrich, thank you so much for your time and that report. That was our reporter on the scene, Ulrich Hendricks, reporting live from Kimberley.